Hi there, welcome to Elm Colors. I'm Erica. On today's video, we are going to be working on the WIP that you guys had voted on my community post and on Instagram for me to finish next. I have done a little bit of work on it, but not a ton. And yeah, we're gonna get some stuff done on there. I'm gonna take a sip of my tea. And here we go. So here is what it looks like so far. I did finish off the castle, and then I've got some colors down here. I was trying to figure out what to do with the bats. That's been my big conundrum. So, and I'm using Prismacolors over top of the markers that I've put on here. I think most of it, yeah, so most of this is, I did the house and the background with Crayola Super Tips. I did, and the branches, and then I did the flowers and the leaves with some alcohol markers. I think I'm just gonna leave the bats to just be straight pencil, and then all the lightning and the inside of the castle and stuff is all pencil as well. My plan is, I don't know if you can see it up here, my plan is to put some gold, what is this stuff? Gold Cosmic Shimmer, Cosmic Twinkles on the lightning. And yeah, I like this page, but I kind of messed it up a little bit. I don't know if you'll be able to see some of the reflections from where I've had to go over specifically the hidden objects with the pencils, because when you go over it with the watercolor or the water-based marker, it resists because the Posca resists the water. So yeah, it did not go well. So I had to go over top with pencil, which then made it kind of shiny, but I didn't want to do the whole background because I didn't want to. And then I tried to do some stars in the background and it looked like snow. So I stopped doing that and then covered over that with some pencil. So this page is going to be what it is. You know, it's like, I'm just at this point, just let's get it done. All right. So I want my grapes, my bats. I picked up black grape. That's why I said grape. I want my bats to be a little bit purple, just a little bit. Some of them, and some of them might be a little bit blue. But I thought that would kind of help them stand out just a tiny bit from the background. I'm trying to pick out some colors here. So I have that black grape. I just picked up this blue violet lake, but I don't think I want that one. I think I want a purple. So I'm gonna shoot for Parma Violet. And then we're gonna we'll do like black and cool grays. So I have my black here, and I have, let's do this. Right? Sure. Yeah. All right. So I haven't done any bats yet. I'm gonna move you in closer too so that you guys can see. Hang on just a second. All right, we're gonna work on these little guys up here, I think. So I'm gonna start with the purple, with the Parma. I'm just gonna go over all of them with that. I thought about doing these backs like super realistic, but decided, nah, let's just have fun with them. I'm just gonna go over the whole thing. Oh, camera, don't be like that today. I have to be very careful about how I move when it's zoomed in this close because it wants to shake all over. So, hello everybody. I hope you are having a wonderful weekend so far. This has been, excuse me, this has been a, sorry, it's still early for me. I I decided that I was going to film again on Saturday, and to do that I had to get up super early. Well, not super early, but early for me. I've been able to, my daughter had a couple of e-learning days, they call them. And so it's like days when the teachers either have training or conferences or, you know, something like that. And this week was fall conferences. So she's been able to sleep in, and I have taken full advantage of that because another family takes my son to school, so I didn't have to worry about that. It's been lovely. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to decide if I want his little nose to be... So sorry. Goodness. If I want his little nose to be pink. I know a lot of the bats have a little bit of pink on their nose, but I don't think I want to do that. I'm just going to color it purple. We'll see how much I've messed this up when we get to it. Okay, let's do some gray. Yeah, so it's early Saturday morning, and I am a little tired still. Let me get all of this in here. This maybe not have been the best choice for a weekend WIP where I have to talk and color at the same time, because I am trying to, I don't know, it's like trying to walk and juggle at the same time or something for me at the moment. Normally I'm a little bit better than this, but today is something else. Okay, let's do his little nose in gray, and then the outside of his face. If any of you had seen my color along, the last video of my color along talks about why I have this thing on. Just a little bit. I have been having quite a bit of pain in my wrists, and so I got this brace, and it's not even like a brace, it's just like a compression thing, but it helps. It really does help. Helps me keep my wrist in the right direction. I do have another brace coming that is a little more sturdy, so hopefully that will help too, because I feel like if I keep this compression thing on as much as I have been, something's gonna be weird. I've been feeling very old lately. Just this past week, and I don't know if it's just like the weather patterns or what it is, but it's been rough. I've been waking up with all kinds of aches and pains, and today I can hardly lift my arm because my shoulder's all jacked up. It's fun getting old. Yeah, so I've really got no one else to blame. I mean, getting older, yes, things are going to happen. It is what it is. But, if I got up off my butt and was more active, this whole process would be a little bit less intense. All right. I think I want more gray, but I want a lighter gray. Let's do this 50 and see how that looks. I don't want it to be a whole lot more purple. Yeah, like I said, I have no idea if this is going to be a good combo. But when I was looking up bats, I looked up some bats on Google. And of course, you know, all the realistic bats come up. So then I typed in cartoon bats. And there were some really cute ones in like this purpley gray color scheme. So I thought that that would be a fun combo to try. It might not be all the bats. It might just be a couple of them. All right. That looks cute. All right, his little chest is going to be a little bit lighter. All right, let me add in my, I'll go back in with my black grape and see how that goes. Let's see, what do we have to discuss? Channel news. I guess I should talk about that. No, that was too purple. I did finish the color along for October. It is up on the channel. It's been posted to Instagram. I will probably post it on the community tab on YouTube as well, just so people know that it's up if they want to color along. It was a fun one. I did the vampires page from Camilla DeErico's Cute and Creepy. It was really fun. I liked it a lot. I used quite a bit of purple in that one too. I think purple is my Halloween color. I know it should be orange, but I think it's purple. All right, I'm gonna try some black now. I don't know what to do with his nose. I feel like I should outline it a little bit, draw some attention to it, but I just don't know. All right. Okay, and then his little, I'm gonna add some shadows back in because he's a little hairy in there. Okay. Boy, this bat's gonna, if I have to do all these bats like this, that's gonna take a while, isn't it? Maybe we could think of a quicker way that I can do these bats. Let's see what else is going on with the channel. I've got my next letter is mostly filmed. I have a couple things left to do for that, and that one is for nose. So hopefully today I can get some of that done. We do have a few things to do today, so I'm not sure exactly if I'll be able to film, but yeah, that one should be coming out next week. Unfortunately, the Halloween thing that I mentioned last weekend WIP is not going to happen. My wrist was just hurting a lot, so I've been trying to take it easy coloring or doing like easier things that wouldn't involve so much, nope, I don't want that one, like too much pressure on my hands or wrist or anything. So I've been doing some marker work. I've been doing, well, mostly marker work. So, and I haven't really been finishing anything with the markers, so it's just been like base layers of things. So yeah, so that I really was hoping that I was going to be able to do like a 13 days of Halloween kind of little mini tutorial series. It wouldn't have been like really tutorial, but it would have been like fun. I guess kind of like a mini tutorial. It was more like, it was like little how I color, but they would have been shorter and it would have focused on something spooky. That was my plan anyway, and then my wrist said, nope, no thanks. You need to stop what you're doing. So that wasn't super fun. But my, my How I Color Alphabet series will continue. Oh, I did film my haul video as well for the month. I did not go super overboard, I don't think. I did invest in a few Copics this month, but nothing like super crazy or anything. All right, this bat is something else. I really wish I had my, oh, I have this guy. I'm gonna use this. So I have the Caran d'Ache blender. I'm gonna try to blend all that together because he's looking a little toothy. Let's see how it does. Yeah, this blender works wonderfully. I've used it a little bit, but not a ton. Seems to work well. What else on the channel? Not a whole lot, really. I mean, I just am continuing on with the same series that I've been doing. I have been brainstorming for different ideas for once this alphabet series is over of what maybe I could do. I've had a couple of comments where people have, said that they're already not looking forward to the end of the alphabet series, which just made me, it just warmed my heart. It made me feel so good that people are actually enjoying it and getting use out of it. Okay, I'm going to add some purple back into the sorry if my camera is super shaky, by the way. It has a mind of its own when it's down this low. All right, he doesn't look that bad. All right, cute little bat number one. Let's do, I think these bats in the background are going to be just solid grays. So let me just grab, I'm going to grab, yeah, I'm just going to use the same grays. So I've got some cool grays. So I'm just going to start with my cool gray 50. Sorry, I'm getting very sidetracked by what I'm doing today. Let's see what else is going on. Really not a lot. It's been a very calm week. It is a very calm day today. We do have our cross-country party is later this today for my daughter's team. So that'll be fun. We have it at this lovely fellow parent's house, and he has this, you pull up to the house and it's just this unassuming like 2-story normal house, and then you go around the back and you realize it's actually 4 stories, and there's a deck on each story. I mean, not like the the bottom one because that's just a patio, but there's a deck on each story. He's got a heated in-ground pool. He's got like this land in the background where he's got like enough room for whatever the kids want to do, whether it's, you know, like a kickball game or baseball or football or soccer, whatever they want to play. They have plenty of room to do it back there. And yeah, it's just kind of amazing. And then he has, you know, like those outdoor heaters so we can sit outside on the patio and not freeze our butts off in the middle of October. It's a house that is made for social gatherings. It's lovely. So the kids are really excited to have the party there again. This is his son's 8th grade year though, so he might not be offering up his house next year. But yeah, it's been really fun. Okay. All right, there's that guy. Well, that one went a lot quicker. I'm gonna add the blender a little bit and right in there. Ooh, my arm is killing me today. I do want to add in some black on their little claws. Come back in and darken his eyes a little bit. Okay. All right, next bat. Want to do him with some blues? Let's try it and see how we like it. I'm gonna do, because I want him to be like blue-grays. So let's try this indigo and a slate. And then like a 90, oh, that's not the 90, a 90 gray and the black. These color schemes will be good to have throughout the rest of the page too, because then I can just alternate between those color schemes for the bats, and even though they're all different colors, it's still ends up looking pretty cohesive. I probably am going to add some pink into one of their ears. It might be this guy. Maybe a little bit on his nose too this time. What else is going on? Oh, this weekend they are having, Shell Arty is hosting a what's it called? Festival of Coloring Frights, I think. But there's another colorathon going on this weekend. So if you guys have time and want to sit and watch some lovely streamers, make sure you check that out. I will post something in the description. Hopefully that will help you find some of those lovely people. I know that Emma Colors 2020 is streaming today, 8 p.m. UK time, so 3 p.m. Eastern, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm supposed to be a mod there, so hopefully I'm remembering correctly. And then, yeah, I know a few other of the streamers are actually streaming again, so Imogen from the Coloring Kid did a stream yesterday that I was able to catch, and yeah, so check that out. I think it's just called Festival of Coloring Frights, and if it's different, then I will post that on screen. I'll post it on screen regardless of whether I got it right or not, just so you can look that up, because if you look that hashtag up, you should be able to find a lot of the streamers. Okay, so there is our blues. And then we're going to use some 90. I really like this. What else? I'm so sorry. I don't have a whole lot to talk about today. I started to think that, you know, these weekend whips maybe shouldn't happen every weekend, but I do, like, the days that I have stuff to talk about, I really enjoy it. It's just these other days where I'm struggling to find something to, and I don't feel like I have to entertain you, but it's nice to have, you know, some kind of cohesive conversation going on while I'm coloring. Okay, I like that. I'm going to use my blender and see if I can blend all that stuff together, and then I'm going to come in with the black and see how that looks. Oh, that blender works really, really well with the Prismas. Now this is the Caran d'Ache blender that's getting ready to be discontinued. But I'm assuming that the other blender that they are replacing this with will be just as good. So yeah, if you're looking for a good colorless blender pencil, definitely check out Caran d'Ache. All right, I like that one. I'm going to add a little bit of gray, I think, just right in here. Tone down the pink just a tad. Okay, now I'm going to add in some black. And this is just going to go right underneath in the areas where it would be shadowed. I feel like I had all kinds of stuff that I was going to talk to you guys about, and as soon as I turned on the camera, it just all fled out of my head. Okay. Now this is the back side of his wing over here, so I feel like it would look a little bit different, but maybe I'm crazy. All right, let me get this black in on his claws. Are any of you afraid of bats? Like, do you have a fear of bats? Because I know there's, you know, fears of everything out there right now, but like I can't do spiders, which is why you'll not see me color too many spiders on this channel. Although I really did try, there was a page in the, oh, what's it called? It was in, shoot, the Tolkien Bestiary coloring book. That's it. And I tried to color the spiders page in that one, and I couldn't do it. It was just too scary for me. So I started it, and it's sitting there. It's a WIP for sure, because I can't finish it. Okay, let's do another bat. I don't want to make this one purple because that guy up at the top is purple. So let's do him. Let's just do him grays. But I think I'm going to go through some of the lighter grays first. Yeah, so I'm going to start with my 50. I do have my replacements coming for some of my Prismas that are tiny. I have a few of them ready to go, and then I have a few on order. to get. Oh, I literally was talking about bats and then I stopped partway, didn't I? I don't have a fear of bats. I think I'm sure if I had one like flying around my head, I would freak out a little bit. But I wouldn't be like super scared. I mean, it's the same with bees. Like I don't want it flying in my face, but I'm not scared of them. And sometimes I think they're actually kind of cute. All right, let's do our 70. Yeah, I was really struggling with this page. Like, I wasn't sure how I was going to make that lightning stand out. I really wanted to do it a different color than just yellow, but I just didn't know what else to do with it. So I am going to come back in, I think, to some of the lights in the castle and add a little bit of darker yellow. Because sometimes if you add, I'll just do it here really quick so you can see. Sometimes if you add a darker yellow to the top of the little, I'm going to sharpen a pencil, the top of the window, it gives it a nice look. Now it's not going to work on all of them, but I've got this sunburst yellow. I'm going to do let's just do this guy up here. So if you color up at the top and then blend it out a little bit, it kind of creates just more of a glowy effect, I think. Yeah, and that's a little bit orange, but you get the gist. But these ones where like the lightning's going through, I don't really need to mess with that. So I'm going to do a little bit on these ones. I might do these ones at the bottom so like the inside of the thing is glowing. These mythographic pages are something else, aren't they? You really do have to be in the mood to color them. And unfortunately, at the moment, it's not where my mood is. All right, I think that's good. I'm going to add a little bit over here. I don't want to mess with the ones that have the black across them because I've already put the black across them, so that'd look kind of rough. I might do it here. And this isn't like a major touch, but it does add a little bit extra. Yeah, I think that'll be good. And then maybe I'll do a couple of these windows. Now this looks like a hot mess down here because these are some of the areas where I had to draw in the little windows because there was a giant hidden object right in the middle of the castle that was right there. All right. Now I'm using 10%. No, yep, 10% cool gray. I want this bat to be lighter. I don't want him to blend in with the castle though, so I probably need to pay attention to that. I could do a white bat. I could. I don't know if I will, but I could. feel like I haven't really talked to you guys at all. I don't know what I talked about for the last 30 minutes. A whole lot of nothing. All right, I'm gonna make some of him a little bit darker. What's this one? Let me grab my 90. He's gonna be a little bit darker in his wings. On the house, I did end up using a mix of grays, which was really fun, because then you get, I mean, it's not only cool colors, then you have, you know, the warm colors in there too, and it, especially with the grays, when you start to mix those grays, it creates interesting looks. So I enjoyed doing that. Did I not get that up there? I don't think I did. Try that again. All right. I'm going to give him some pink too. Just a little bit on the edges of his ears and on his nose. Yeah, I can't, I was going to say I can't believe that the month is almost over, but I kind of can. This month always flies by for me because it's my favorite month of the year. All right, I want his little chest area to be a little bit lighter, so we're going to leave that alone. All right, and then do this light color again on the wings. All right, a little bit of black on the tip here. I think I am going to color in their eyes blacker. And then I can come back in. I just feel like it wasn't quite dark enough with the, there we go. I'm going to do this up here too. I just didn't think it was quite dark enough without that black in there. Doop, doop. This little guy had dots too, didn't he? Let's see. That worked. All right, one more. Well, that's not the one I wanted to use. I wanted to use black. All right, and then right there and right there. All right, so there's our few little bats. I think they turned out okay. I'm going to zoom you out a little bit. Hopefully that's not too loud and whatnot. All right. Sorry this is a shorter one today. Sorry I didn't really talk about a whole lot, but you got to see me color bats. So yay, bats. Yeah, like I said, I will have next week, I will have the next 2 letters from my How I Color Alphabet series out, and my haul should post next week as well. And I think that's it for today. Thank you all for joining me today, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye!